Good morning and welcome to the Division 5 Northern Section CIF Championship game between the Hamilton Braves, a perfect 28-0 on the year. They're the designated home team today, taking on the Portola Tigers, 25-4. I want to welcome in my broadcast partner, Jeff Kurtz, before I give you the starters. Jeff, Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. We should have an outstanding game, a rematch of last year's championship game between these two teams. Portola has been unable to get over the hump against Hamilton. They're hoping to do so today.
Yeah, for the starters for Hamilton, number 3, Audra Jones, a 6'5" junior. Number 4, Taylor Thompson, 5'6" junior. Number 20, Sonia Leal, 5'8" senior. Ball's on the way. Itzel Duran, 5'9" senior. Here's a 6-footer right baseline, no good. And Aubrey Beckendam, 5'10" senior. I'll give you Portola's starters here when I get a moment. They're moving left to right in the visiting purples with the white trim, white numbers. Portola Tigers on the front, white numbers on the back. For Hamilton, the Braves, home whites, the blue trim, blue and yellow trim. First shot for Portola is no good. And let me get you their starters. Marissa Wehrman, who has the ball. Here's a 3-ball, good, looks rotated, money in the bank. Lindsey Compton, 5'10" senior from downtown. And Portola looking for the upset today, takes a 3-0. Other starters for Portola, left block. Go the Braves, kick it back up top, swing it around. Casey Pearson, Lindsey Compton, Caitlin Boyd, Marissa Wehrman, and Jenny Roach. And left-handed layups good from Aubrey Beckendam, the senior.
And you see the two most important players in this game for each team. Aubrey Beckendam, who's had an outstanding career for Hamilton, and then the coach's daughter, Lindsey Compton, for Portola, and both of those players scoring first here in the early going. Important for Compton to have a good game, and Beckendam as well. If both of their teams want to succeed in this one, their star players have to have a good one.
Just underway here, 6:42. Portola on top, 3-2 on the 3-ball from Lindsey Compton. And she's going to go for another one. She's got good form. Oh, rebound, no. And the Braves have it, moving right to left. And, of course, we're on CIF Northern.tv. So welcome anyone watching us. We know we talked to, and there's another, that's the same exact play pretty much, Jeff, down low. Love it when young players use their offhand as Beckendam's used on those last 2 layups.
Yeah, she's very good in the low block, especially from that left side.
There's Audra Jones, 6'5" junior, a fantastic volleyball player. And look at who it is. Beckendam has all 6 for the Braves, and that's going to force Matt Compton, the Portola head coach, to call a timeout. We'll take a break as well. Jeff's got some important reminders for us. 5:59 left to go in the first. Hamilton on top, 6-3.
You can watch highlights or a replay of today's game in our on-demand section, and you can also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game on CIF Northern.tv. Click on Buy DVD, and you can order today's game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime. Brought to you by CIF Northern.tv. You know, one of the things you want to keep an eye on today, folks, as you're watching the game, Aubrey Beckendam in particular, fantastic player, and Lindsey Compton we talked about just a moment ago. But the X factor in this one is Audra Jones, and that she controls the inside. No one can match up with her height. So it's going to be important for Joni Roach, who is going to have inside responsibility on Jones for Portola, to be active, be mobile, and don't make herself an easy target for a box out. If she can get to some loose balls, and she did a moment ago after Compton missed that long 3, got an offensive rebound, didn't get the putback. But if she can be active on the offensive glass against his zone, that's going to help out Portola.
And that's a way to...
Yeah, and she gets open right there, and then Jones gets the block. So, but good and smart to find Roach down low and see if you can get some Jones in some foul trouble.
Yeah, you want to find the seam in that zone. Looks like the Braves in a 2-3. Nearly intercepted. Drive baseline, and that pass had no chance.
You know, so far, Beckendam, Ben, has been involved in every play. She's had touches on every offensive possession for Hamilton, and every time defensively, she's either been closing out on a player or getting her hand on a basketball.
She looks familiar, too. I'm pretty sure she was on that volleyball team.
Yep, she's an outstanding volleyball player.
She did a player of the game interview with us.
She has done numerous player of the game interviews with us over the years, both on KBCSports.com and then mainly on KBCSports.com, and depending on how she does today and if Hamilton wins, we could be seeing her again.
So 6-3, Portola trails. Total about 2 hours north of here. Hamilton just about 15 miles west.
You want to limit the turnovers if you're Portola. Anytime you're the underdog in a game, and though it's a 1 versus a 2, and you look at the records, Hamilton 28-0, Portola 25-4. I mean, there's a lot of wins between these two teams, but when you're the underdog and you haven't been able to beat a squad, you got to limit the amount of mistakes you make.
Here's that high-low in the post. Jones to Beckendam. Beckendam has it now right elbow. Here's an 18-footer, no. But this is what Jones does so well, just crashes that board. Another jumper, no. Good weak side rebound and a foul.
Yep. And there is, and these are the players. This is going to be a really interesting battle. You got your battle with the stars, Compton and Hamilton, but then this Roach-Jones matchup down low is going to be really intriguing today. Roach getting the offensive rebound there and actually drawing the first foul on Aubrey Beckendam, so on the loose ball foul. But Jones got an offensive rebound. Roach gets the defensive rebound. This will be a fun one to watch down low.
A good look, weak side, but look at Jones.
Yep. She was 2 steps away on that bend and got to the ball.
She's got 2 blocks here, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter. Hamilton now moving right to left. We're on the opposite side of the scores table. And what was that, Jeff?
Oh, that's another foul on Beckendam. That's 2 on Aubrey Beckendam. That's huge. An illegal screen. Head coach Mark Priano, not a big fan of that call, but now Beckendam's got to be careful. She's got 2 fouls, both on the offensive end in the last minute.
And Braves only have 5 subs, so that could be a factor as well. Nice pump fake and dribble drive, little pull-up jumper. Casey Pearson, the junior.
Good luck. She really squared herself up to the basket, coming to her right-hand side, got her right foot around in front of her left. That's really what you want to do if you're a young player. Square yourself up by getting your lead foot around.
Beckendam has it. Now here's that same shot we saw twice on the last possession, put up by Duran, but no good. And good idea. Good idea, just a little bit late. So first sub of the game is going to see, it looks like Rachel Werman, 5'4", just a sophomore, comes in, and so I believe she replaced Roach. Here's a 3-ball, cash money. Beckendam, 9-5 now. Feed it low, left block. No, Jones mops it up. Braves look to push. They lead 9-5, 3:35 left to go in the first.
Well, it's actually Beckendam 9 and Portola 5. I mean, she's got all the points right now for the Braves.
Yeah, looking to go 12. Oh!
I'll tell you what,
set the sprinklers.
She's a pretty darn good volleyball player. She's an even better basketball player.
So 12 for Beckendam, 5 for the Tigers. Third team foul. Same exact spot, too.
That foul's going to go against Sonia Leal.
Back-to-back Beckendam threes.
Yeah, well, and she's gotten all of her inside points in the left block, so you can see her favorite spots on the floor.
Right.
Right wing for the 3, low left block for the interior play. That's a double dribble.
Yeah.
That's a situation right there where Werman, the sophomore, got a little trapped, and she actually could give him the ball to Compton, who was standing right behind her wide open, but forgot that she'd already dribbled the basketball. That's 3 early turnovers for Portola. We're going to keep an eye on that. Again, they got to limit the turnovers in this game.
Jordan McCorkle's come in for Hamilton.
We got a foul on Portola with a push. That's their first. And that one's going to go against Caitlin Boyd.
Beckendam has it. Throw it up top. 12-5, 3 minutes to go. As boys Division 5 championship game will follow this one.
A nice defense by Compton getting in there, and Caitlin Boyd in the post, and then another turnover. And that's gonna be an issue here. Now we got a timeout on the floor for Hamilton, as Coach Priano not really happy with what he's seen out there as well. But that's the other thing you're gonna have to work on if you're Portola, and I think Matt Compton is gonna be discussing this in the huddle right now. He's talking to his daughter Lindsay, and that's you want to press the action, and it's fine to force the ball, but the number of possessions you get are so important. And if you're throwing away possessions, especially when you're trailing Hamilton right now 12-5, You can't do that. You really have to play your best basketball in this kind of a game. And so far, Portola, they're getting opportunities. I like the aggressiveness, Ben. I like the fact that they're trying to force the action a little bit, but then there becomes a point where you're forcing it a little bit too much, and better to work your offense and get a good shot.
I think that they want to get out and run, get turnovers like here's one right here almost just right in front of us. It is.
Yep, good job.
So that's the thing. I don't think you're going to be able to hang with Hamilton in a half-court game. They just got too much talent with Beckendam and Jones that you got to get up and run, get some steals, get some fast break opportunities. See, in the half-court, they're good on defense.
Yeah, and another turnover right there.
Cross-court pass, take it, and finally someone besides Beckendam scores for Hamilton. It's Taylor Thompson, junior.
But Beckendam got the assist, and now another steal.
And a 2-on-1 brewing. Beckendam's going to take it with the left hand, 16-5. And look at Beckendam near steal in the backcourt. She does get the steal.
And she calls the timeout. Are you kidding me? What a heady player. I mean, what we're watching right now is we're watching a kid who is playing a game at a whole nother level than everybody else out there. It's like everybody is going in super fast motion, and she just sees everything calmly and is making plays left and right. Pretty amazing. Looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater high school community? Then you want to advertise on CIFnorthern.tv. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very important demographic. For more information, give us a call at 619-677-3246. I mean, this is impressive right now, Ben. You've got 16 points on the board with 2:12 left in the first quarter for Hamilton. Aubrey Beckendam has 14 of them, and she's got the assist on the other bucket.
Yeah, they're on pace to score about 75 points. Whenever you don't have an option, you can just throw it into Jones. 6'5". She misses a little jumper, however. But Portola needs a bucket here. They go down low, left block. Good pivot, but comes up short. Jones gets it knocked away. Good hustle. Shot clock never reset, so it's at 15. Compton to Werman. Werman drives, but loses it. Another turnover. Well, the Hamilton defeated Portola last year in the Division V championship game, 56-35.
And Hamilton beat Portola by 10 earlier this season.
Good inside, outside. Jones, offensive rebound, goes
nice
right
job.
back up. Boy, and Boyd had good position too, Jeff. Jones simply way taller, longer arms, was able to reach over her.
Well, at 6'5", that gives her a decided advantage.
18-5. Tigers got to be careful here. This one's going to get away from them real quick. Cruz has it. She checked in for the first time, looking for some offense. Good pump fake. Just unable to finish. Weak side rebound, no. Blocked inside and a foul.
But that could be the third on Beckendam in the first quarter. It is. Boy, she's got 3.
Wow. Good thing they got a big lead.
No kidding, but they got to get her out of there. Maybe for the rest of the first half. That's too bad. She's been playing so well. It's going to give Portola a huge opportunity right here.
First free throw is good for Caitlin Boyd, the junior.
I was going to say it was unfortunate for Boyd that she missed the first offensive rebound putback she had, but then when she got it again, she ended up drawing the foul and getting to the free throw line. And then makes both free throws, so that actually worked out for her.
And get the foul on Beckendam. Yeah.
Plus she got to pad her rebounding average a bit.
18-7 as we approach the 1 minute mark here. Division 5 Northern Section Championship game alongside Jeff Kurtz on Ben Schneider. Look at Jones, doesn't even have to jump really.
Well, how about a nice second alternative in the interior? It can just go to Jones now with Beckendam out of the game, replaced by Itzel Duran.
Braves staying in a 2-3 zone. Weak side, kick it back up top.
Good ball movement.
Compton. And turnover. Tried to reach Roach.
That's 8 first quarter turnovers for Portola.
Wow.
They have more turnovers than they do points right now.
And Abby Folke, a freshman, will check into the game. She will replace Werman. Hamilton, all juniors and seniors. Very experienced team. Kick it inside to Jones. Intercepted and then dribbled off her leg. That's unfortunate. Ooh, Looked like she was out. Steal in the backcourt. Another flat-footed layup attempt. Kick it weak side. Oh, good block and a whistle.
And that foul is going to be on Compton. How frustrating for Portola. Right now it seems like Hamilton's getting to every loose ball. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. And to the free throw line, Sonia Leal.
Senior, number 20, bends, kicks, delivers, good. So Hamilton's tripled up on the Tigers, 21-7.
Boy, it looks like Hamilton's playing with 6 or 7 defenders out there. They seem to be everywhere right now.
4-3, I wonder if they realize Compton's going to try to get it up. 3 ball at the buzzer, good if it goes, front of the rim. And we have come to a close, the first quarter Division 5 section championship game where Hamilton leads Portola 21-7.
Want to have your game broadcast live on the internet, be able to watch it again and again on demand, and make money for your sports program? Want to give your students the opportunity to create their own broadcast for your school's athletic events? Then contact us at info, that's INFO, at kbcsports.com. We offer season packages for schools, a full curriculum for your students, and an opportunity to raise up to $10,000 for your sports program. Again, that's info at kbcsports.com, or call us at 619-677-3246. Once again, that phone number is 619-677-3246. And kbcsports.com will be providing live audio coverage of the state regional basketball championships as well as the finals. March Madness comes to high school basketball in California on March 17th for the regional basketball championships. 4 different venues of coverage around the state. Then the following weekend, March 23rd and 24th, it's the California State Basketball Finals. You can catch it all on kbcsports.com, your home for high school sports.
So the Tigers will have the ball left to right. Thomas Conroy, our producer today. Justin Barney, our videographer. Kick it inside, now back out. Good pass inside, right block, turns, face, and maybe a little contact. Weak side rebound, good. And that is Joni Roach. She's 6 feet, just a junior, so Roach has done a nice job on the boards there, Jeff. 21-9. Braves now moving right to left.
Well, it's where is the offense going to come from for Hamilton? And you got to think it's going to be inside with Audra Jones. With Beckendam out, she did a great job getting 14 points in the first quarter, helping her team to a 21-7 lead. But this is a great opportunity for Portola to come back in this game if they can do it with Beckendam on the bench.
Look at the no-look pass.
Oh, nice feed.
Very nice. And Leal, the recipient of a dandy pass there by Duran. Good inside-outside low. Oh, unfortunate, didn't drop. Jones gets the rebound and a frustration foul.
Well, you know, and that's the thing when you've got a big shot blocker like Jones back there is you rush your shot. I mean, that's a great, Roach gets the ball in great position, has a good look, but you're trying to hurry, and that's when you see players just miss. Like, it'll hit the backboard and roll off the rim as opposed to being true, because you got to actually almost slow down in that particular moment, take a quick breath, focus, and get the ball in and forget about the shot blocker at that point.
Our referees today, Ron Drimmel, Matt Williams, and Kareem Speak. Officials have been fantastic so far this weekend. They did 4 games yesterday. And that's a
good
walk.
Call. Yep, good call. Thompson shifted her pivot foot. Well, again, this is Portola's opportunity. If they can cut this lead to single digits going into the break at the half with Beckendam on the bench, they're in good shape. Ball movement critical here, though.
Compton fires for 3, no. Jones, no problem mopping up that rebound.
And look how she runs the floor, too. Biggest player on the floor, and she gets down there with no problem. Also an outstanding volleyball player as well.
Dribble.
There's got to be a push in there somewhere. You're shouting instructions at her like you're coaching her on the sideline.
Well, she stood there. I mean, she could have got away from the trouble with a couple of dribbles. 23-9, 6:19 left to go. Division 5 Northern Section Championship game. Compton has it for the Tigers, and Jeff mentioned, with Hamilton's best player Beckendam on the sideline with 3 fouls. This is now or never for the Tigers to make a push here as we approach the 6-minute mark. After the miss, Braves look to move right to left. Leal has it. Cross-court pass over to Duran. Duran to Thompson. Here's Neal, a little 8-footer baseline, rims in and out. Tigers have the ball, get it to Compton, their point guard. Look how Compton has her head up, dribbles. That's what you want a point guard to do. But she loses it right after I give her
the
praise.
props,
Yeah.
yep. But that's a good idea. She just took her eye off it for just a minute where she was going, dribbled it off her leg, and there's a walk. Yeah, that's – but you're seeing what we'd anticipate right now when you've got your best offensive player out of the game. The Braves having trouble getting into an offensive flow. But flip side, their defense is still forcing turnovers. 9 turnovers in the game for Portola right now. And so because of that, even though they're struggling a little bit offensively, Hamilton, they're able to maintain a 14-point advantage. And with Jones underneath, Ben, it's pretty much one and done for Portola.
And Compton hit her first 3, and she's missed her last couple. But this is what you like to see her do, drive it to the hoop, get to the line,
good
stop
idea.
the clock.
That's a smart play by a smart senior player. I'm not hitting from the outside all of a sudden. I'm going to drive to the key and see what I can do down there.
Some subs have come in, so let me reset the roster for you. First for Portola, we got Lindsey Compton at the line, Joni Roach and Prosser to go with Werman and Pearson. For Hamilton, Jones still out there. She's played the whole entire first half. Duran's out there. Thompson, it's like Barajas in for the first time, and Neal. Well, that's your reset. 5:15 left to go. Hamilton on top, 23-11. Beautiful day here in Chico.
Nice defense. They're now starting to play in front of Jones and behind her with a double team, which is a smart idea. Nobody else hitting from the outside right now for Hamilton. So you can collapse on the post player.
Somebody forgot to pick up Neal. She misses a little floater, however.
Yeah, now Leal's getting good shots. She's got 3 points in the game, and I like the baseline jumper she's taking. My advice to her, just keep taking those shots. They're going to start to fall, and don't rush. You'll get them.
Good inbounds play here. Passing up the shot, they'll reset. Swing it to the right wing. Back up top, now left wing. Inside to Leal. 15 to shoot, plenty of time, 23-11. 16-footer, no. Good weak side rebound there by Prosser. They'll look ahead. Go up strong, there you go. Draw the contact. She fade away from the hoop, however.
Yeah, if she'd gone into that, she might have gotten the foul call there, Marissa Wehrman.
Leal left wing, cross-court pass. 4:20 left to go in the first.
Yeah, now Boyd is fronting Jones wherever she goes, and backside help being added by Roach, who's just leaving Leal open since Leal hasn't been able to hit a jumper. Good strategy by Portola, but now they got to convert offensively.
Good pass, left hand, no. I think that Werman might have been a little surprised how open she was there, Jeff.
Yeah, well, and she tried to use the glass and just not enough strength to get it up there.
Almost a steal by Pearson.
I'll tell you, though, this is
Yeah.
And it is nice. Good job. Good defense by Portola. But they've got 3 minutes and 51 seconds. The Tigers need to get this down to at least 6 points, I think, to have a chance in the second half. And they're now trailing by 12, so they got to have this thing. They're keeping Hamilton from scoring, but they got to get some offensive buckets.
Left baseline, good move, but look who's there for the swat.
Yep.
Not in my house, Jones says. Braves looking to push. That's at least 4 blocks here in the first half, unofficially, of course.
It's a luxury when you've got a player like Jones back there who's going to – now we got over the back on Jones. That's her second personal.
And that's going to put the Tigers in the bonus as well.
You got to save your fouls on the defensive end, I think, as best you can. No need to grab the offensive rebound there, and they can't afford to have Jones and Beckendam with 3 fouls apiece. Plus, Portola's doing a good job at the free throw line. That's a 7th team foul. They're shooting free throws the rest of the half.
Take a break in the action. 3:30 left to go. Division 5 section championship game here on CIF Northern.tv, your home for high school sports in the Northern section.
KBCSports.com and the Play On Sports Network showcase great high school games every week, and now you can access our content using multiple platforms. Follow us on Facebook, Get the latest KBC and Play On news on Twitter, or catch our highlights in high definition on YouTube. In fact, folks, you can go to youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork and watch any of the games taking place from around the state of California this weekend. All of our content can now link to your favorite social media site as well. Share all the high school action you see every week. Brought to you by your home for high school sports, KBCSports.com, and the Play On Network. Great opportunity here. Compton at the free throw line to chip away at this lead.
That looks like back rim it is. Unfortunate there in the one-on-one. Hamilton's tough team. They're not going to give you anything. Got to make your free throws, got to make your layups, stay disciplined on defense. There's a good aggressive man-to-man. They caused the turnover.
I'll tell you what, Hamilton's leaving the window open if Portola can take advantage. But you're right, you've got to hit your free throws. You got to get good shots, smart shots.
Stays in the 2-3. Here's a three, could be huge.
That is big. Casey Pearson, huge shot. Now it's in single digits with 3:05 left in the half.
You got to figure Beckendam going to be on the bench for the rest of the half, so really make a push here last 3 minutes. Good dribble drive, draws the foul, and McCorkle, the senior, will go to the line.
Good aggressive play by McCorkle. We've seen her do that in championship games here in previous years, and especially in last year's win. You know, she's not going to give you double-digit points on a nightly basis, but she's a nice option and is not afraid to attack the glass.
First free throw good. 24-14, a sub comes in as Weirman will replace Prosser. We see the Division 5 boys getting ready, filling the stadium. That's number 1 seed Liberty versus Durham, 12:45 tipping following this one. 25-14, long two. I never liked the long two, Jeff. Figure either you step back a couple feet, take the three, or you take it inside.
Right. If you're already there, might as well step back one.
Dribble drive left side. Find Jones, immediately doubled. Oh, here's a steal. Pearson, coast to coast with the left, no.
Boy, Wehrman there, lucky she didn't get called for a foul over the back.
Like she did, yeah.
Again, another opportunity, though, for Portola. They're getting good looks inside, Ben, just not converting.
No, they got the Braves' best player on the bench, and they got them in the bonus, but they're still just struggling on offense. Long rebound. Who's going to have it? It's the Tigers. Here's Compton.
Nice defense. Good defense by McCorkle. Making some big plays. A couple of free throws, drawing the foul.
1:58 to go. Of course, immediately following the game, we'll have a player of the game interview. Wrap this one up, get you ready for the Division 5 Boys Championship game. That's set to tip at 1:45.
Good look by Compton on that last three, but she didn't square up. Her right foot was trailing her left foot, and she left the ball just a little bit short.
16-footer, back rim.
Good nice rebound. Wow.
Another opportunity for the Braves. Third opportunity this possession. Make it fourth. No, it's going to be out of bounds, but it'll be Braves ball.
I'll tell you what, they're missing, but they're keeping Portola from having the basketball, all these offensive rebounds. So they're focusing on Jones. They're keeping her off the glass, but everyone else is getting to the boards. And now they got a fresh shot clock here too, Ben.
Trying to feed Jones inside. It's knocked away. Compton has it. They need a bucket here. Yeah, go at her. Compton misses wildly. Offensive rebound, weak side, no. And the Braves have it.
Now a minute to play in the half, Ben, and you could just see the Portola's window of opportunity closing here a little bit.
Still down just 11. They lost last year's section title game by 19. And Hamilton really hasn't, most of their stuff has been inside, Jeff. They haven't made a whole lot of outside shots.
But Aubrey Beckendam's going to start in the third quarter, so.
Right, she had a couple triples. Good aggressive move, just Jones is such a good defender. About a 4-second differential shot clock, game clock. Shot clock reads 22. Good pass, middle of the key, no. Rebound, now Portola, they need, I know I said this last couple possessions, I think they need a bucket here.
Yeah, they do,
just
absolutely.
To get some confidence, some momentum going into the half.
And they can take their time.
But a steal and a foul.
And a travel.
Oh.
Wow.
Luckily.
But here's the problem. Portola is forcing skip passes against the zone. You can go 1-2 really quickly and do ball rotation, swing it right to left. You don't have to worry about a skip pass. And now they got 8 seconds on the clock, so they got to work this a little bit quickly here.
I'd get it to Compton.
Yep, she's at the high post.
She is right elbow. She'll drive. There you go.
Nice. Good call. Good call, Coach. Well done. Well, they got it to single digits, 9-point advantage for Hamilton at the half.
They're definitely still in it, and 25-16 now. It started the third. I'd go right at Beckendam, try to get that fourth foul. Anyways, we'll take a break in the action, folks. Division 5 section championship game for the Northern section. Hamilton leads Portola 25-16 right here on CIF Northern.tv, your home for high school sports in the Northern section.
3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from
He
Dion.
took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just
Holy cow!
can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons win. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion, pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take, and there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot, kept alive, back in one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Castanon Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stag.
Hancock to his immediate left. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Hancock on a counter right side. He's inside the 10. He bounces off a tackler at the 10. The 5. Touchdown Helix. And behind Hancock, the field is littered with white jerseys on the turf.
Wow. Hancock not to be outdone by his fellow playmakers on offense. Put on a show on that short 12-yard touchdown run. Looked like he was down after 3 yards, just threw a defender on the ground.
As sophomore Chris Carter sits under center in their tight wing formation. Lycos in motion. Second back through is Freeman. Freeman just knocking people over. Look at him run. Breaks through. 4 tackles. And now it's just a foot race to the end zone. And Freeman's going to go the distance. Touchdown Imperial on the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 for Imperial from their own 47. They're going to give it to Freeman again off the left side. And Freeman gets by one wave and down across the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Look at him run down to the 20-yard line. One man to beat. Gets by him. Touchdown, Freeman. How did he do that? Holy cow. 64-yard touchdown run, his 5th of the game. Royce Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the top rushing and the as I look over to our partners at KXO Radio, the top rusher in the San Diego section for the next 2 years.
That's just amazing. That is just amazing. They hit him in the backfield. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. They hit him a couple of yards downfield. They hit him again near the goal line.
No 5-second count can be started. Nobody was close enough defensively. Lyle's going to swing left side. Robinson. Here is a backdoor lob for Grant. They've been wanting that all game. And they got it, 50-42. They lulled you to sleep, and then they hit Grant on the back door.
They trail by 2. McMorrow's kick is on the way, and it is good. St. Augustine has their first lead of the game, 21-20 with 25 seconds to play. The senior McMorrow with a huge kick, not the longest of his career, but the biggest of his career. St. Augustine leads it 21 to
already lining up. They won't even have to run that one more play. They just acquiesce.
Why bother?
So there you have it. Your 5-time defending Division III champions, the Cathedral Catholic Dons, running up over and through Olympian 41-0 here from Qualcomm Stadium.
Patriots down 21-17. Great ball game here. Dillon taking it, looking right, throwing it up top to Gaines. It will be caught by Gaines. Oh my goodness. It looked like the defender had it, but Gaines stole it away from him. Jason Gaines, are you kidding me, my friend? Oh boy. It looked like for sure we had an interception by the Tories, but as they both were going to the ground, Jason Gaines just wrestled it away from him. Shane Dillon to Jason Gaines on an 11-yard play.
Fanchen in the game, now out, replaced by Hayashi, the libero for defense. Wenzel serve, championship point, ball up in the air. Hayashi's going to bring it back. Richards, deep one, over and 3. Free opportunity, look for Wallace, no, they go Becker. Hayashi, then tap over and 2 by Hollingsworth. Now look for Wallace for the match.
Kathleen Wallace, no better way for the Bulls to finish it than giving it to their senior leader.
25-12, 25-15, and with 8 straight points to close out their 3rd straight D5 championship on a kill by Kathleen Wallace. 25-21 in Game 3. Branson has won the D5 title.
To the backfield, it's Hernandez and Northcutt. Set to throw is Thomas, has time, goes for the home run. It's intercepted in the end zone. Seemed like they tried to go to Martin, and Martin slipped. Stockton, Hilmar, and Escalon. That's going to do it, folks. Victory formation, take a kneel. The clock comes out. The clock will tick down. The players jumping up at midfield. I think I see a Gatorade. Did we have a Gatorade shower?
We most certainly did. Casey Taylor getting the shower there. Very much deserved.
Down to 12.
Great tackle there by Ronald Williams there to make the stop for Helix.
And the Helix fans are starting to celebrate here. This is going to be the final play. 5 seconds. Pow will hand it off. And they're going to get in the end zone. Touchdown. That's Keegan who gets in, but that's going to be the end of the ball game. 44-6 will be the score. So Oceanside scores on the final play of the ball game.
And gets a consolation prize just to make this is kind of say that, hey, we didn't get shut out.
So 44-6 is your score. And Helix is celebrating on the sideline. Oceanside streak of 7 straight championship games has been ended.
2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Clock rolling, 3rd down and 15 for the Patriots. Dillon, he's got time.
Hey, welcome back. We are at halftime here. First game of a 6-game tilt here at Art Ackle Gym here on the campus of Chico State University. Hamilton Braves looking for that undefeated season. They're 28-0 on the year. They lead the Portola Tigers, who are 25-4, no slouch themselves. 25-16. It probably would have been a lot more than the 9-point deficit had Beckendam not gotten 3 fouls there in the first quarter. She had to sit out the entire second quarter. So that's where we stand right now, Jeff, 25-16. Jeff Kurtz is going to go over some stats for you guys here as both teams are back out on the floor getting warmed up.
Yep, Aubrey Beckendam leading all scorers with 14, and moving through the rest of the roster for Hamilton. Audra Jones has 4, Sonia Leal with 3, Taylor Thompson and Jordan McCorkle with 2 apiece. Meanwhile, Lindsay Compton leads her squad for Portola with 7, 3 points for Marissa Wehrman, 2 for Casey Pearson, Caitlin Boyd, and Joni Roach. Key stats also in the first half. Aubrey Beckendam, 3 personal fouls, so spent about 9 minutes on the bench. So she got 14 points, 1 assist, and 3 steals in 7 minutes. That's a great game for most folks.
Right.
Beckendam, that was not even a quarter. So Audra Jones has 2 personal fouls. We'll keep an eye on that as well. Nobody in foul trouble for Portola. Only 3 fouls in the first half, but 9 turnovers. 8 turnovers in the first quarter. They were trailing 21-7, but they did outscore Hamilton 9-4 in the second quarter with Beckendam on the bench. The key is, can Portola keep her in foul trouble? If they can't, Beckendam's liable to go off for 20 here in the second half of play, and Hamilton's going to win going away. But if they can get Beckendam's 4th somewhere in the third quarter, she's going to have to sit till the early part of the 4th, and that will help Portola chip away at this deficit.
And you got to go at it, too.
You do. Absolutely you do. And Beckendam's got to play smart. The flip side is, Ben, did Portola let their window of opportunity close? If they could have gotten it down to about 6 going into the second half of play, I think that would have helped them out. But 9, they'll work with it.
Joni Roach, tallest girl for Portola, 6 feet. Feed her inside. See if you can pick up that 4th round Beckendam. So here we go. Teams will switch ends now. Left to right go the Braves and the home whites. Skip pass somehow got through the entire team. And an easy bucket there for Duran. Here come the Lady Tigers. Compton thought about the 3, passes it off. Corner 3, cash. I think I say a long 2. I didn't see either one of the refs give the touchdown sign. Did they give it a 3? They did give her a 3.
They did give her the 3, absolutely.
Oh, look at both teams coming out on fire. Duran, back-to-back buckets, 29-18. So teams combined 3 for 3 here to start the second half. Kick it to the corner. Back out. Compton, NBA land. Air ball. You got to take that in.
Well, you like the look, but I think Compton's better served driving to the basket. That's what helped her out in the first half of play. She actually got to the foul line a couple times.
Drive and dish. Good defense. That's what you got to do, Jeff. You got to help out on the big girl. Compton, calm, cool, collective out there at the point. Passes to the corner, gets it back. Ooh, got away with a walk.
Yeah, that was close.
A little floater, no. Look at Jones there to mop it up. Braves look to push. Oh, look at the lead away pass for Leal. She's fouled.
Wow. Boy, it looked like Compton was clean on that particular play, but instead picks up her 2nd personal foul. You know, the other thing defensively, going back to Hamilton's side of the floor, Ben, Beckendam is lining up to Portola's right side defensively. So that first free throw drops for Leal. She's got 4 points in the game. And it looks like Portola's trying to start their offense to that right side every time. So Beckendam's camped out over there, looking to get some steals. She's already got 3 in the game. And I don't know if that's just Coach Priano saying, okay, we've watched film and Portola already starts to the right, so we're going to put Beckendam on that side, or if it's a function of Portola needs to change things up and go back to their left. But either way, it's setting Beckendam up nicely.
And there's someone who I think's got to be active here in the second half. Roach gets the ball on a high-low, turns around, banks it in.
Portola does look more crisp offensively here in the second half.
And they're doubling Jones, too, making it hard for the entry pass to get into her.
Beckendam's going to start looking for her offense here in a minute, though. She's been trying to feed Jones into that double team, but if they're going to leave her open from the free throw line in, she's going to hit.
31-20. Portola hanging around. This could be huge. Almost went in, hit the back of the rim. Leal the long rebound. Cross court. Nearly a turnover. Leal comes away with it, blocked inside. Good help defense there by the Tigers. Compton left-handed dribble. Nobody picks her up. Why not scoop? Unfortunately, she didn't finish. But a second opportunity for the Tigers.
Boy, that's
she made
just
a good move.
Got to drive a coach nuts, though. You're getting good looks. They're not going down. Then you get the offensive rebound. You aren't able to hang on to the basketball. Beckendam, they got to recognize, does Portola, if they drive on Beckendam, she's going to back off. She does not want to get her fourth, and she pretty much ceded the lane to Compton on that last drive. I think Compton was anticipating some contact.
Jumper, right side, Duran. She's 3 for 3 here in the second half.
Yeah, Duran stepping in. You always have to have someone you don't expect step up in a championship game, but right now it's Itzel Duran with those 6 points.
All from the same spot almost, the right side. Here's a WNBA 3.
The travel, but Compton's got to step in. She's not, either she's trailing her lead foot a little bit. You can see it because she's almost having to shot put the ball up there because she's not getting her right foot all the way around.
She's 5 feet, 6 feet behind the line.
And that doesn't help either. Now we've got an official's timeout. 4:44 left in the half, or excuse me, in the third quarter, and I guess they were resetting the shot clock. It was at 24. I think they put it to 28, saying it had hit the rim, I guess. Maybe it did. I don't know. Didn't look like it did.
No, it didn't, but shot clock rarely a factor in high school play. There's a little floater. No. So Tigers getting good shots here, Jeff, just not converting.
Yeah, Wehrman's taking the ball strong. I think in that situation, you could tell in midair, she thought to herself, am I going to bank this in or am I going to float it in? And it left it right in between the rim and the backboard.
Jones turns it over. Here's Compton. Dribble drive, left hand. 4:15 left to go, 33-20. And off the knee of
Wehrman.
Wehrman,
Yeah, she's just rushing. You know, this is the thing. If I were Coach Compton, and maybe he's already said this, I would be telling my players, look, Beckendam has 3. She does not want to foul you. Take your time. And Wehrman there saw Beckendam coming at her and thinking, there's a good player coming at me defensively. I got to make my move quickly, dribble the ball off her leg. So you can take your time right now because Beckendam does not want to get contact.
Inside out, kick it back out. And that's been the shots for Duran, but she misses this one. Good look ahead. And she'll go to the line.
Oh, and Beckendam picked up her 4th. She tried to avoid it and got her 4th anyway.
That's what you wanted to do if you're Portola. As Prosser, the youngster, the sophomore, will go to the line.
So now Coach Priano's got a dilemma.
He's going to the bench.
Well, he's going to bring Jones back in, first of all, for a quick break, and Beckendam is going to be out. We probably aren't going to see her at least till the start of the 4th quarter, if not a little bit later.
That could depend. I mean, they were up 20.
Well, now Portola, you got to get this down to 4 points going into the 4th. So they got to make up 8 of them right now.
33-21, 3:40 to go. There's good Jones. How about the position inside, Jeff?
Yeah, that's great position. And that's Portola's got to shift now their defensive strategy. Compton was left one-on-one down there, and now she's got 3 personal fouls, so she's got to keep an eye on that. You don't want to lose her. She's your primary playmaker. But you've got to go front and go behind right now on Jones.
Knocked away. It'll remain Hamilton ball.
In fact, I'd get Roach off the bench right now to get in there and play post so Compton doesn't have to guard Jones.
Caitlin Boyd.
Well, that's a good option there, too, to get Boyd in the ball game.
She's 5'10". She replaces Casey Pearson.
But, boy, they're going to leave Compton on Jones down low. I think this is a dangerous move right here.
Too. Duran has it, and a foul from behind.
It's going to go on Rachel Wehrman. Boy, Itzel Duran, she's having a half, isn't she? Look at that. No points in the first half of play, Ben. She's got 7 already in the third quarter. And this is the second leading scorer for Hamilton right now.
1 of 2 at the line. Rebound, get to Compton. She lost it. Crowd wanted to travel, and then now they're going to get it.
Travel, yeah. Well, they had options. But Portola's got to take their time. You're not going to make up 13 points in one play, so no need to rush. Get a good look.
Duran to McCorkle, left elbow, inside. Back out to Duran.
That's good ball movement right there.
McCorkle has it, and she loses it. And Tigers look to push. Down by 13 with 2:55 left to go in the third.
This is smart having Rachel Werman run the point right now and see if you can get Compton open on a wing.
Cross-court pass, drive baseline. Right wing. Oh, good pass. Oh, Jones.
That's Jones with her third. That's good ball movement. See there, Portola took their time. They didn't rush a shot. They didn't try to move too quickly. That's the whole be quick, but don't hurry. And Portola's hurried their last couple possessions. That time they took their time, and Jones now has 3.
The jump free throw.
Well, Caitlin Boyd was 2 for 2 at the line going into this attempt.
Second one's a swish. 34-22 as Tigers going to pick it up. Put some pressure on the ball. I like that move by Bruckenstein.
We got a foul on the floor on the drive. That's going to go against Abby Folke.
34-22.
Well, credit Hamilton. Even with their star player in foul trouble, they've been able to maintain this advantage. Oh, good putback.
And that's what happens. You get so much attention that Jones leave the weak side completely open.
McCorkle with the bucket.
36-22. I believe the largest lead is this right now, 14.
That's an easy call right there. Leal with the hold on Compton. Portola's going to have to make some waves at the free throw line, Ben, to get back in this game. As the foul's starting to mount a little bit for Hamilton. They've got 4 in the half.
Compton dribble drive left, dishes. 2 minutes left in the third. Compton has it, tries to drive, is stripped. Leal has it, good pass ahead to Thompson, and she misses.
It's all right, good effort.
Pass up to Compton. Pull up, 10-footer, no, right rim. Good weak side rebound there from McCorkle.
Yeah, McCorkle's had a good game. Duran has had a good game for Hamilton.
Thompson dribble drive, gets a high screen, leaves it off to Leal.
Wide open McCorkle.
Yeah.
Good pass by Leal, good recognition.
High percentage shot there. Largest lead of the game is 16.
How about that? They're doing all this with Beckendam on the bench.
Little floater, no. Offensive rebound. Go up strong. There you go. But Jones right there to knock it away.
Just takes it right out of her hands.
It's at least half a dozen blocks for the 6'5" Audrey Jones. That one halfway home. Look who's get there for the mop, though. The janitor. 40-22.
Portola's got to use a timeout. Look at this. What team play on the part of the Hamilton Braves. Everybody getting into the act.
Take a break as well. You're watching CIF Northern.tv. Division 5 section championship game on your home for high school sports in the Northern section.
Need a highlight video for your athlete working to earn that 4-year scholarship? Then you want to contact kbcsports.com. We can provide recruiting video for any athlete in any sport. Not only that, but we give you your own recruiting page right on our website. No more mailing DVDs to colleges. Instead, email coaches the link to your personal page. For more information, including pricing, contact us at recruits@kbcsports.com. That's recruits@kbcsports.com. Or call us at 619-677-3246. Well, Ben, this would be a situation if you had told Coach Compton, hey, we're going to make Aubrey Beckendam's going to have 4 personal fouls.
Right.
In the third quarter, you're going to be trailing by 12. What are your chances? I think you'd say pretty good, except that some players you don't normally hear about a lot, don't get a lot of press for Hamilton. Itzel Duran, Jordan McCorkle have really stepped up, either rebounding, getting some buckets, playing good defense, and now a 12-point Hamilton advantage has turned into an 18-point advantage, and we're under a minute to play in the third quarter.
And good halftime adjustments there by Mike Priano, too, the head coach for Hamilton, knowing that his best player was in foul trouble to get some shots for some other girls. Right elbow, jumper, no. Rebound, Hamilton. Again, making a 20-point lead here as we're under 40 seconds left in the third. Leal has it, she'll take it, no. Offensive rebound tapped.
And then Leal the foul.
Foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, that's Leal's third. And unfortunate there, she shot too quickly. So you could see it, folks. The players are getting the ball, and if they're a right-handed shooter, your right foot is supposed to be maybe a half a shoe length in front of your left. And instead what's happening is the players are having their right foot a half a shoe length behind their left, so they're having to force the ball up a little bit further, and when you do that, you tend to leave it short.
It's a 3, no. Offensive rebound. Another one. Another block by Jones.
Nice job by Jones. What a luxury it is to have that kind of a player in the middle for your defense.
13 seconds left. Well, I think there's some boys team that would like to have a 6'5" shot blocking center in the
kidding.
middle. That's out of bounds. 3.2 left. Let's see if the Braves hurry up for a shot.
Well, this is a win for Hamilton, even if they don't get a good shot off here.
Try to go to Jones. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. It's the end of the third. Hamilton 40, Portola 22. We're watching CIF Northern.tv Division 5 Section Championship game for the Northern Section on your home for high school sports in the Northern Section.
Catch the best of Northern Section basketball right here on CIF Northern.tv. You can watch a replay of today's games after each one concludes. Plus, check out game highlights, player of the game interviews, and more. Those will be up later on next week. Or order a DVD or Blu-ray disc of the game. We're your home for basketball in the Northern Section, CIF Northern.tv. And not only basketball, folks, we'll be back up here in the spring for baseball action as well in the Northern Section. So invite you to catch that in May. Baseball, softball, spring sports just getting underway. So after basketball is over for all these players, some of them might be going out to the diamond or playing another sport, track perhaps, in the springtime. And then there's the state tournament that's after this. So both of these teams get into the state tournament. If you win, you get a home game. If you lose, you're on the road. And so the Division 5 level, the Hamilton Braves, it'll be, we've been covering Aubrey Beckendam and her fellow seniors here for a number of years now. They have been in this championship game routinely. And it'll be sad to see them go after this year. But what a career they've had.
It won't be sad for the other teams in the league.
No, they'll be, sure. I think they might actually throw a going away party for them.
Compton thought about another WNBA 3. Instead, she turned it over.
Beckendam, another steal. She's got 4 in the game.
Okay, let's reset the lineup here as we get ready for as we are underway in the fourth. Jones has it. Here's a 19-footer right wing halfway home. It's out. So for Portola, Compton. And Pearson and Boyd. Looks like they're going basically with all their starters and Roach. But actually the junior Sam Britt's out there too. For Hamilton, they are going to go with Jones and is Leal still out there, and Duran and Thompson and Beckendam. So they got their starters out there. And Portola basically the starters too, except Sam Britt is in and Marissa Wehrman out. 7:04 to go. This for a 20-point lead. Back rim.
Boy, Beckendam, another steal. She's such a smart player. I mean, she's everywhere. She's floating into passing lanes.
Yeah, good basketball IQ for sure.
Yeah, you know, and on defense, she's the kind of player where if you were a quarterback in a football game, you would be throwing to the other side of the field away from her corner. Whatever receiver she's covering, you'd stay away from her side. In fact, I think she'd probably be pretty good as a football player as well, come to think of it. She'd be a pretty good cornerback.
That's that spot for Duran. She has 4 buckets from that exact spot, about 18-foot jumper from the right wing.
9 points all in the second half for Itzel Duran, a senior playing a great game.
Maybe a candidate for player of the game.
Potentially.
This time they step out on her wisely.
Oh, take the shot, come on.
Cross-court pass to Leo. Can she get one? She does.
Yeah, get the assist instead for Duran.
Hamilton clicking on all cylinders.
They are, but you know, it's not their star players. Jones and Beckendam are not putting all the points in. It's everybody else. What a fantastic performance by some of these kids.
You got to figure Hamilton's going to be a factor here in the state tournament.
Oh, Roach.
Jumper off the glass. Yeah, good looking shot there.
You know, you would have liked to have seen her get more action offensively in this game. I think she was the X factor that could have made a big difference for Portola in this one.
Dribble drive by Thompson, no. Rebound inside by Beckensdale. Oh, look at that pass inside to Roach.
Oh.
And she misses.
Duran couldn't quite get it to go. Boy, but Beckendam again, she had the feed and could see her teammates because she keeps her head up all the time and is always looking, and her teammates know that. So Duran cut to the basket, put her hand up, and got the ball right where she had her hand. Threading the needle.
Forced the turnover. A couple subs in for Portola is Taylor Prosser, the sophomore. And also checked into the game was Mercer Wehrman.
And Jones with a nice turnaround jumper.
47-24, 5:20 left to go. Division 5 Northern Section Championship game here at Chico State. Compton finds her girl, right wing, or right baseline, I should say. No weak side rebounds there. Good move, unable to finish, however, was Prosser. So Hamilton now going to work some shot clock, Jeff.
Good idea. You're up 23 with 4:50 remaining.
High-low.
And a foul on Jones, and she's got 4. I think, though, the foul situation too little too late right now for Portola. It would take an offensive blitzkrieg for them to get back in this game. I mean, they would really have to turn it on. And now you got McCorkle replacing Jones in the lineup, and even though you're giving away a lot of height, McCorkle is solid. 6 points in the game. Some rebounds, some good defense. So you're not giving away too much here, just height.
Compton going to tee up a 3. No. Rebound to the Braves.
Yeah, it's too bad for Compton because she hit that first 3 to begin the game and then hasn't been able to connect since.
I think it was that second quarter, too, that they had their real opportunity.
Yeah.
With Beckendam on the sideline.
And they were able to chip away 5 points at it, but you could just sense they left some chances on the table.
Good power move inside by Beckendam in the right block.
You know, amazingly, I mean, she hasn't had a ton of playing time in this game. This is her first trip to the free throw line. You know, this is a Hamilton squad 28-0. Unbelievable. Soon to be 29-0 going into the state playoffs. Yeah, they're not going to be an easy out, I'll tell you that. I know normally the Northern section doesn't get a lot of representation in championship games at the state level, but this Hamilton team could make some noise. They'll have to get through Branson and a few others that are pretty darn good to get there, but, you know, with Beckendam and Jones, that's a tough combo.
Doubled up. There's a 3.
Casey Pearson.
Junior gives the Portola faithful something to cheer about. They made the 2-hour trek.
The midpoint of the 4th quarter, Ben. Time's running out for the Tigers. And of course, Beckendam the offensive rebound. Yeah, this, you know, talk about Hamilton's journey coming to this championship game. It has not been all smooth sailing over the last few years for the Hamilton Braves. I mean, they won the championship game last year. Beckendam hits the first free throw. But historically, it had been nothing but struggle for them on their girls team. I mean, they had gotten to the championship game in 2010, and that's when they won. Or excuse me, and they they didn't make it in 2010. In 2009, they lost by 40. In 2008, they lost by 40, both times to Liberty Christian. And then in 2007, they lost to Liberty Christian again. So there was a lot of not winning before Hamilton broke through last year to get the championship. And they're about to go back-to-back.
We're going to start seeing some subs here for both schools. So we did see one for Hamilton, making her first appearance of the game, Evelyn Barajas. Look at that move.
Yep. Tell you what, if she hadn't been in foul trouble today, she could have been pushing 40 points.
51-27, 3:20 to go. Compton going to tee up another three. This one looks good, but just in and out. Front rim, back rim.
You know, Beckendam's got 18 points in the game, 14 in the first quarter. She sat out 9 minutes of the first half. Boy, nice look. Itzel Duran.
I guess she can hit from the left side as well.
Yeah, just for a change of pace. A little different view. She's got 11 in the game.
Three ball missed. Offensive rebound.
Nice
Jump
play. McCorkle. The jump ball tie-up. And yeah, now we see some more substitutions.
Making their first appearance, a couple girls for the Tigers. We have Elle Christensen and Mercer Wehrman came back as Rachel Wehrman, the younger sister of Marissa. So sophomore. So these young players, Jeff, even in a blowout loss, get some big time, big game experience.
You know,
carry that on the next year.
And I want to talk about Lindsey Compton for a moment, who just checked out of the game. How awesome is that for Matt Compton to get a chance to coach his daughter and for his daughter to play for her father? I mean, I'm sure that probably wasn't the sentiment in the Compton household every week, but but it's a great experience. And Lindsey, you know, she's a good player. She's a really good player and has done a lot for her team. And one of the reasons the Portola Tigers have been so successful, it's been an end of a run here for the Compton family. And hopefully the sting of losing today will go away and they'll be able to reflect on what an awesome opportunity it is to get a chance to coach your daughter in high school athletics.
You like how Beckendam taking it hard to the hole.
Well, you know, and this is the thing, I said earlier, be quick but don't hurry. Beckendam is quick. She doesn't rush things. Even when she's making a quick move, she's under control. And that's the difference in her style of play versus some of the other players you might see out on the floor. I mean, look at this. If she hits this free throw, Ben, she's got 20 points in the game in probably 16 minutes of play.
Yeah,
half the game, 20 points.
That's efficient.
No doubt. And she's going to come out.
So they're going to clear the bench, and she gets a nice applause from the crowd.
She should get a standing ovation from the Hamilton crowd. I mean, that's talk about a great career that she has had in the northern section, now on to state. But wow, what a run for Aubrey Beckendam, both for volleyball and now for basketball.
So Evelyn Barajas, along with Sophia Osaguera, Perline Schippelhout, Kelly Brunkenstein, and I'm missing one. And McCorkle.
Yep, McCorkle's still out there.
1:16 to go. That's what they call garbage time.
Not for the kids who don't get to play very much.
No,
this is prime time right now.
Yeah.
I was one of those kids once upon a time, Ben. This is prime time.
You can't get up a shot fast enough.
That's right.
There's a good opportunity
Yep.
down low.
What can I tell you?
Crowd.
A senior, Carleen Schippelhout. She's going to remember that for a while. Hey, I got in the book in the championship game.
3 balls halfway home and came out.
Folks, stay tuned for the CIF Northern.tv post-game show where we will have an interview with our player of the game from the winning team. In 37 seconds, that will be the Hamilton Braves, officially.
So Hamilton will go back-to-back. They won this exact game last year, 56-35, so almost pretty similar outcome. This one, however, 30 points.
To move to 29-0. I mean, think
impressive.
about that, 29-0. That means you cannot have a hiccup any night for 29 straight games.
We beat Mount Shasta 51-25, then Durham 58-32. So they're a pretty high-scoring team, and they score in the 50s on a regular basis.
And shut other teams down defensively. I mean, it certainly helps when you have Jones back there. The key to their state run is going to be, can Beckendam and Jones stay out of foul trouble? If they can, then they're going to be a tough out. But if they get in foul trouble, it's going to be tough sledding for Hamilton in the state championships.
It's going to be the last possession here. Stolen. 3, 2, 1. That's a final. Hamilton anticlimactic, but they get it done. They are your Division 5 Northern Section champions. They win handily over Portola, 57-27. You're watching on CIF Northern.tv. You're home for high school sports in the Northern Section. We'll take a break in the action, do a player of the game interview, wrap things up, get you ready. Got a dandy one coming up next with the D5 boys, Liberty versus Durham. Once again, your final score, Hamilton 57 and Portola 27.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left, firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College in a dominating performance on both sides of the football for Mar Vista. They trailed 14-0 and came back.
Again, down 2-0, facing adversity, and they've really just turned the table around since game number 3. Set an attack, great block made back inside the Maverick zone. A chance there by Bosback back inside the Maverick zone. Ball attacked there by Bosback, a second opportunity by Bosback. Lift violation call. Winner. It's over the neck call. Oh my goodness! Bosback reached over on the attack. A Maverick error wraps up the title for the Presentation Panthers. A 15-9 victory in game number 5, and they wrap it up coming back from 2-0 down match-wise and take it 3-2.
36-35 and driving, and oh baby! Shrigley with the jam, and it was with emphasis. And it's the foul, and listen to these fans.
Do you know who's standing up right behind us? Tony Bland, who is the head recruiter for San Diego State. I think he's drooling. Somebody get that man a napkin.
Quick score on this drive. There goes a handoff to Zeller, trying to go straight ahead, but he is met by Wall. Now he breaks out to the outside, gets across the 30, 35, on the right, 40, midfield. He's running down the sidelines. He's going to go all the way as he's at the 10, 5, touchdown. Patrick Zeller he stood up at the line of scrimmage and broke out to his left to the far sidelines, and he was in a foot race, and he went all the way for the touchdown. Broke a tackle and made it nice and showed his speed as he got outside for the touchdown.
Back in the backfield to the left is Campbell. Hernandez takes a snap, play action to Campbell. Looks down the field. Now here comes the pressure. He's going to be hit. He breaks the tackle, rolls left. Now he's going to cut upfield. He's going to break another tackle, and then another tackle down the sideline. Gets a block inside the 5. What a touchdown! Hernandez goes 33 yards in spectacular fashion, breaking 4 tackles along the way, including 2 in the backfield, and Hilltop has tied this one up at 29.
And reasonably so. He's been doing a good job of leading this offense. Looking for his first touchdown pass of the season for Ray Hudson. And
Johnson gets both feet inside the end zone. Touchdown, Foothill.
Like you said earlier, 6'2" body frame and can probably, in what we just saw there was getting Randy Moss, was what we call getting Moss. Clearly just leaped over the defender there, landed both feet in bounds.
Grant with a big, strong defensive rebound. He brings it back down the floor again, and another slam dunk. Jeremy Grant can run the point, and he can fly. Huge dunk, 2 big dunks in the last minute.
Bullard trying to close it out. Deep ball, up in the air, Cram. Bringing it back, Arbizo. Cram over in 3, free opportunity. Look for Rodabaugh, no, pass middle, Weimer.
Ball game.
25-19. Foothill wins it 3-1.
Because this kid has definitely proven that he can make things happen here in this ball game.
They will go with him. Bula Graft on a stretch run, just breaking tackles. The little man is in the clear to Tory territory. The 25, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Knights. What a run, the freshman, Bula Graft.
Ooh, I tell you what. There were at least 3 times on that run that he should have gone down or he should have been wrapped up. Missed tackles there cost La Jolla Country Day as Bula Graft, the freshman running back for Bishops, is able to take it in. And that was a determined run there, Andy.
So 1st and 10. Brandon Lewis in the shotgun. Has time to throw. And he'll fire, and he has a mad diving catch. Did he hold on to it? He did. What a catch from Kendall Keys. And that may be the KBC Sports Player of the Week.
What a catch he laid himself out there, and a great throw, as you said. Read it nicely, did Lewis, and really caught his receiver on the go, and just kind of put it out there right on the outstretch of his fingertips. He laid out, and he made it.
He might be called upon to make a crucial kick. 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain on the receiver screen. And Paulson fires across the right seat.
All right, Hamilton stays undefeated on the year, 29-0 with a Division V section championship title for the 2nd straight year as they win easily by 30 points over Portola Tigers. And we're here with our player of the game, senior Itzel Duran, had 11 points. You were hitting that jumper from the right side, that right wing. That seemed like your spot. Then just to make sure that wasn't your only spot, you hit one over there on the left. Talk about your performance today.
I feel like it just came to me. I mean, it was just like the heat of the game, the intensity it made me feel like I had to make a difference today,
Okay, and talk about going back to back. How's this feel compared to last year?
I actually thought we were gonna make it far, but not this far. Like I expected it, but I mean, for us to go this far was unbelievable.
Now, Beckendam picked up her 3rd foul there in the 2nd, and you guys, it seemed like you were struggling on offense after that too, but you were able to pick it up defensively there in the 2nd. Talk about when you lost Aubrey there with the 3rd foul, yet you weren't able to let the Tigers back in the game. Can you talk about that stretch of the game there?
Like I said before, it was the heat of the moment. I mean, it took a lot of heart for us to keep going and to keep pushing regardless if Aubrey was out or not.
What was the message at halftime? Because, I mean, it was somewhat close. I think it was 11 or 9. Coach Pirano, what was he preaching to you guys there at halftime?
He was telling us to keep fighting and to keep going forward. I mean, he wanted us to win this game, and to keep pushing forward is what made us win.
And how about Jones, too? It's got to be nice to have 6'5", just a junior back there. Do you gamble a little bit more on defense knowing that you have someone like Jones back there to block some shots?
It's really nice to have a 6'5" player. I mean, she makes a big difference, and it's a lot of help.
Are you a little bit more aggressive on defense? Do you gamble a little bit more knowing that she's back there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's got to be nice, too.
Yeah.
So how'd you guys end up doing last year after you won the section? Talk about how you guys ended up doing last year, and I'm curious to see how you guys feel like you do against other schools from other sections as you go forward here.
Last year we weren't as confident as we are this year. We lost our 2nd round of state by, I believe, a lot. We lost by a lot.
Okay.
But I feel like this year we're way more confident that we're going to go further than we did last year for sure.
Why are you more confident this year? Just another year of experience? Or?
Yeah, but I feel like we have a way more stacked team than we did last year. Last year we had more of a contributors, and we worked better as a team than last year.
Okay, great. Well, there we have it, folks. Once again, Hamilton wins their 2nd straight Division V section title game handily over Portola. We're here with our player of the game, Itzel Duran, who had 11 points. Congratulations on the victory. Good luck going forward.
Thank you.
We're good.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left, firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College in a dominating performance on both sides of the football for Mar Vista. They trailed 14-0 and came back.
Again, down 2-0, facing adversity, and they've really just turned the table around since game number 3. Set an attack, great block made back inside the Maverick zone. A chance there by Bosback back inside the Maverick zone. Ball attacked there by Bosback, a second opportunity by Bosback. Lift violation call.
All right, wrapping it up here from Art Ackle Gym here on the campus of Chico State University, getting ready for the Division V Boys Championship game set to tip at 12:45. That is Liberty, the number 1 seed, versus Durham, the number 3 seed. Once again, congratulations to the Hamilton Braves and our player of the game, Itzel Duran, who had 11 points, as Hamilton wins easily over Portola, 57-27 to win their second straight Division V section championship game. For our producer Thomas Conroy and our videographer Justin Barney, my color commentator, the one and only Jeff Kurtz, I'm Ben Schneider saying so long. But stay with us. We'll be back for the Division V section title game between Liberty and Durham here in about 20 minutes.